I'm live here at Twitter HQ here in London. Just finished a hard session. Shane McGuigan, my coach, put me through my paces. I'm in a good place. Had my hair sticking up. Had the press conference for myself versus Arnold the Cobra. I would try and pronounce his second name, but I know it starts with a J, then moves to a G. He's got 11 letters in his name and 2 vowels, so I'm maybe going to try to pronounce. I hope he's not as tough as his name is to pronounce. Otherwise, I'm going to be in for big problems on the 21st of May. But it was a good press conference, exciting press conference. It was nice to see, Arnold the Cobra in the flesh. He's a big guy, 6'5". He looked like he was there. Big hands, strong guy. So I'm anticipating a good fight. I'm hearing he'd sparred with Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury, Tony Thompson, Marco Hark, to name a few. And the reason why no one's fought this guy as yet is because he always gives a good account of himself in sparring, and maybe he's as good as his record suggests, although he's not fought anyone any big names. He's a handful. He's from Kosovo, so he hasn't had it easy in his life. But I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to see a good punch up. Come down to the O2 Arena and watch me do my thing once again. I'm excited. Shane's been working me hard. I haven't had too much of a break between my last fight, the first fight of Mark Demore, where I dispatched him in a couple of minutes. This fight, I'm very positive won't go anywhere like that first fight. They did, but happy with where I am preparation-wise, and the promotion was going well. I had a bit of an intruder at the press conference. Shannon, the Cannon, Mr. Let's Go champion himself, burst into the press conference, interrupting it quite rudely, I might add, but it added a bit of entertainment to the proceedings. Former 2-weight world champion, screaming and shouting. He's over in England and he wants a big fight. I said to him if he can pass a brain scan, which I doubt he can, because the guy. I think the guy is just straight up crazy. I think he's genuinely lost his mind. Coming over to England and chasing people down, banging on my gym door, trying to chase me down. That's not the behaviour of a sane human being. So anyway, he's around. So I said, fight on my undercard. If you're so desperate for a fight, come fight on the undercard and see what you got. And there's one thing screaming and shouting. One of the big fight, but is he willing to turn up and show us what he's got first? Try before we buy. That's what I want. But we'll see. You never know. We've also been going down training, feeling good. Set up this new Periscope. I haven't periscoped before. Is that what it's called? Periscoping? Scoping. Just straight scoping. Okay. I'm scoping now. Is it scope? I've heard scoping before. It's used before. Doesn't feel quite. Pardon? Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm in actually Twitter HQ, so I'm sure they've got the right wording for it. What's happening to what I'm up to tomorrow? Training. What am I doing tomorrow? Anything good?
Talk about AJ next week as well.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua, big fight next week with Charles Martin. Going to be a good fight, Anthony Joshua, hasn't put a foot wrong so far in his professional career. Had an amazing amateur career also, winning the Olympic gold medal. No one can question that. He's also got the silver medal at the World Championships, which I did, so I know how tough that is to do. So he's achieved all he can in the amateur ranks. Moved over to the professionals. He's the British champion. Beating a good young undefeated fighter, Dylan White. So now he's got his big chance. He's got a world title fight against a big, 6'5" southpaw American IBF champion. So this is where we find out whether Anthony Joshua is the goods or not. I believe he is. I believe he has the physical tools to get this fight won and get it won in style. But this American guy isn't coming over to lie down. You know, he had Anthony Joshua had a little bit of resistance in his last fight against Dylan White. You know, Dylan White didn't come to lie down. He came to have a go, and you know, he rocked Anthony Joshua a couple of times, but Anthony Joshua's superior skill, heart, and determination shone through, and he was victorious. So, you know, congratulations to him on that fight, and he's going to lead a lot more than of that type of mentality to win this WBF title. This guy is genuinely coming over to cause an upset, and when that happens, when you get two young undefeated fighters getting in the ring, you know, trading blows, you see fireworks, and I'm really looking forward to this. But I'll be calling the fight with I think Carl Frotch should be there. You know, Adam Smith, Johnny Nelson, maybe Glenn McCory for the whole crew at Sky box office. So that's going to be a great one. Definitely a great fight to buy if you're at home and wanting to watch that one. If you're not there live, so I know it's sold out in a matter of seconds. That fight, that's the genuine, you know, need for people to want to be there at this fight. It's going to be a fun one. So exciting times next week. I'm going to be buzzing. Obviously, I'm going to want to fight the winner. I'm in this game. I'm a former world champion myself. I want to get back there, but it's all about Anthony Joshua, and it's all about everyone getting behind Anthony Joshua and cheering him through this through his first. This for me, this is his first true test. You know, he had domestic test in his last fight against Dylan White, and he passed that with flying colours. This is his first world test. You know, he's fighting a guy who's coming in with a world championship belt, I believe that he's gonna pass with flying colours. You know, he's a smart young lad who's got a good team around him, promotion, and it's all set up for him to, in my opinion, to shine. And after he shone, then we could start looking at some big fights down the line with other big names. So great time for British boxing. I'm happy. Anything else, guys? Oh, some comments. Can you do Q&A? Someone asked me. Who was that? Let me see some other questions. This is Piper 1234 said a roll of paper towel probably could knock you out. Okay, thanks, mate. Maybe must be a tough paper roll. How do you stop it moving? They just keep coming and going, and it's hard to read it. I want. I'll pick it. Do what? Sorry.
Just pick and choose a few as they go, and they'll come back again.
I want to train with. I want to train with you. Thoughts on Nick Blackwell? Yeah, Nick Blackwell. Gave a great account of himself last Saturday. Fighting a very good world class Chris Eubank Jr. He did everything humanly possible he could do in the fight. He took a tremendous amount of punishment in that fight, you know, and didn't take a backwards step, didn't give up for one moment. You know, he did what we all hope we could do in times of trouble and concern, and he just kept pushing through, and it was his sheer heart, determination and will to win that's unfortunately left him in a position where he's in a coma, you know, but he didn't slip into a coma. It's an induced coma. The doctors put him in a coma to take the pressure away off of his head, and the longer we can stay in that coma, the less damage, long-term damage there is. So I assume we'll be coming out in the next few days, and when he does, fingers crossed, he makes a full recovery. Talked, I don't know the full ins and outs, all the full details, the full medical. I don't know anything. But what I have heard, the little bits I have heard, it sounds very positive. The British Boxing Board of Control had him from the moment he collapsed. Within 6 minutes he was in the ambulance with the best paramedics, making sure that all the bases were covered. And I think the British Boxing Board of Control need to be commended for such good work, as they've learned their lessons in years gone by with when the medical information wasn't there, when we didn't know the repercussions from not getting oxygen to a fighter once he'd collapsed, and not taking the pressure off the brain, and maybe not inducing them into a coma. So I'm just very fortunate, and we're very, very glad that the British Board of Control are as stringent as they are in terms of making sure that there's an ambulance there, that to get from the ring to the ambulance, there's no one in front of it, so they can just at top speed get the injured fighter to safety, and then to the hospital, where they worked on him furiously to make sure that he's in a stable and as healthy as possible state. So for me, I'm very, very positive about the future for young Nick Blackwell. I think I said at the press conference yesterday that 10% of the money I receive from the ticket sales for May 21st Haye, you know, I'm going to donate to young Nick. I think obviously after getting a head like that, you can't get a license again. In my experience, I've never